G'day, this is Ray Hope, the founder of Smart Strength and national record breaking powerlifting champion. I'm going to be doing a series on unleashing your inner champion with the strategies of the champions. This is the first video in the series, and today's topic is champion belief. Now, every single champion that I've ever known has had this belief that they're going to be a champion, this knowing that they can do it, that they have what it takes to be a champion. Now, most of them didn't have that to start with, because you might be saying, well, how can this be a strategy? I definitely didn't have champion belief when I started. I had this, feeling that I was going to do something great with my life, but at least in powerlifting, I didn't have champion belief. You know, if anybody had told me when I started lifting weights that I was going to deadlift 255 kilograms and break national records and go to world championships, I would have laughed and went, there's no way I can do that. So there's definitely some strategies that you can employ to develop your own champion belief. I clearly remember many years ago now, when I was just a junior lifter, a really young lifter came up to me at one of the National Junior Championships, and he said to me, "I'm going to break your national deadlift record." And I was thinking, who the hell are you? Because I'd never met him before, never seen him before. But he had this belief that he was going to do it. And you know what? He did. Not at that competition. I broke my own record again at that competition. But a few years later at the World Juniors, he broke my national deadlift record and he won the gold medal in the deadlift. And many years later, he went on to break the IPF, which is the International Powerlifting Federation, world record in the deadlift. So he definitely had champion belief, right? So, as I said before, not everyone starts with champion belief. If you've got that champion belief already, awesome, that's amazing, keep going. You might find some of these little strategies are going to help you. If you don't have champion belief yet, I'm going to give you two strategies to work on. The first one is a champion mantra. Now, a mantra is just something short and simple that you repeat over and over and over and over and over and over and over again in your head. It sort of comes from the world of meditation, but you can bring that and apply it to sports as well. So pick something that works for you, something very simple and short. So for me, when I walk to the gym or drive to the gym, these days I walk, other days I drove. I started doing this when I used to walk across the bridge to the gym, and it used to take me 10 to 15 minutes, and now it takes me about 10 minutes to walk to the gym. And I say over and over in my head, strong and powerful, strong and powerful, strong and powerful. Silent, don't say it out loud, I say it in my head. And you can bet, by the time I've been saying that for 10 to 15 minutes over and over and over again in my head, I am feeling strong and powerful by the time I get to the gym. So try that one. Try it yourself. Pick something that works for you, something that you want to feel, a champion feeling that you want, and do it every day for 10 to 15 minutes a day for 90 days. And then tell me how you feel. Send me a message, write it in the comments to this video, anything to keep yourself accountable. I want to know how you feel after doing that for 90 days. So that's one. The second strategy is hitting targets, setting goals and hitting them. That's a way to build your self-confidence and your self-belief. Some people out there talk about hitting these massive, big, hairy, audacious goals or setting them. And the problem with those is that most people don't achieve them and they fail, and you actually feel worse about yourself. You go, oh, see, there's proof that I can't do it, right? So a very simple way is to set achievable goals that you can achieve now, and then little stretch goals. So every single one of my training sessions has goals. And that's a very easy way to do this. If this is a strength training group, this is for people who are doing strength training. Every single set has a goal or a target of how many reps you're going to lift and what weight. If you look at any of my strength training programs, and I'll give you the link to the one at my last competition and the one that I'm doing now, you'll see that each week the weight's going up slightly, and each set in each week the weight goes up. So say, for example, last week I did deadlifts, and my first set was 135 kilos for 6 reps. Second set I put it up 5 kilograms, 140. Third set, last one, hardest one, 145 kilos. And the next week I start on that same weight that I finished on the week before. So finished on 145 kilos for 6. The next week, I started on 145 kilograms for 6 reps. Now, the reason I do that is because I've got that confidence and self-belief that, well, I did that last week, I can do it now. Because sometimes when I look at these weights, I get a little bit like, really? I'm not sure if I can do that. So I need that little bit of confidence. And once I've done that week, so this week, my deadlift started on 145 for 5. I often find that my first set is almost like a little bit of a warm-up, so I want it to be something that I can achieve, right? Second set, push it a little bit harder, another 5 kilos, so that was 150 kilos for 5. And then the last set, because I'd done 150, there was a little bit in the tank left, push it up to 155. And that one I was really struggling. The last rep was really hard. So you want to set targets that you've got some belief in, and then little stretch ones to grow your belief, grow your self-confidence. And if you keep doing that over a whole 12-week cycle and then bring it back and start doing it again, you'll develop that confidence and your belief in what you can lift, and you'll gradually see the weights going up. Do that over 10 years, you'll be amazed by what you can achieve. All right? So those are 2 strategies to help you with your champion belief. Put them into action, try them, let me know how you feel after doing them. If you've got any questions or any comments, just put them in the comments and I will answer every single one of your comments. Last little bit, champion belief. The most important lesson that I learned in powerlifting, right, was that we are all capable of a hell of a lot more than we think. And I didn't believe that I could do that at the start. I developed that belief that I could lift those weights, right? And because I've done it, and there's nothing special about me, I believe that you can do it too. So I'm giving you some of my belief. So that's another strategy, extra bonus one, for those who watched all the way to the end of the video. If you haven't got your own belief yet, you can borrow someone else's belief. I got a lot of belief from my coach. You know, he'd write up these programs for my training, and I would look at the weights that he wrote down, and I'm like, you serious? Like, well, I can do that. Yep. By the time you've got to there, you will lift that weight. So I borrowed my coach's belief in me at the start, right? So I'm giving you some of my belief. I believe all of you are capable, yes, you, of a hell of a lot more than you think. You've just got to put it into action constantly over time, and you'll be absolutely amazed by what you can achieve. Awesome. Love you all. Have a great day. Until next time, this is Ray. Cheers.